Hi guys. Hi. Hilma Daniel. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. Please, I would appreciate it a lot when you hit the subscribe button. I would also appreciate it a lot when you hit the notification bells so that you are notified every time I upload videos. I would also appreciate it a lot when you comment down below when you like the videos after watching and you know they are productive, and I would also appreciate it a lot if you share the videos with your friends and family, so that they become part of our community as well. Guys, let me speak to school kids, ne? If you haven't, and share this with school kids, if you haven't been, or if you are already past that stage, it's okay, but let us talk, guys. I did not date in high school, and this is why, and I am happy. I did not date in high school because I don't know what would have happened to me. Why didn't I date in high school? Okay. The reasons why I didn't date in high school is because I was a baby. Yeah, I was a baby and I was still under my parents' care. My parents were paying for everything for me, and without grade 12, I can go to college, I can go to university, I can go study and have a job. Because remember, my parents didn't have businesses. They're not business people that I can fail and go work for my parents' businesses, even though I just want to have my own future on track like that. So I did not date because then I needed to focus on my studies and pass. And it helped me, it helped me had good friends. It helped me choose good friends for myself because I knew what I want. It's very important to know what you want. I knew what I want, and what I wanted was that I personally I want to pass my grade 12, and I don't want to live here with no baby, I want to go to to college. I want to go to university. I want to get a job. I want to be independent, because by then it was very, very preached that education is the key. I wanted to be a better person, So I didn't date, Um, I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't drink. I didn't abuse substances. I didn't walk around. And I'm saying this because it really helped me, and it helped me focus on my studies. I didn't have time to be sneaky with boys. I had time from work, from school, sorry, because I ended up not being in the hostel my grade 11 and 12, I think. Yeah, 11 and 12, I wasn't in the hostel. I don't know what happened there, even though it worried my parents. One day I went to secondary school from grade 8 to grade 12, okay? But after my grade 12, after my grade 10, one time it just happened that we went to school, and my name was not part of the hostel people, and my parents were asking questions, and I don't know what happened, but it was me and my other friend, and we were neighbors. Our names were just not, in the names of the people that are admitted in the hostel, and we don't understand what happened there. Honestly, we are trying to understand, but we don't know what happened. Until today, we don't know. So our parents were probably worried that we are not maybe we are naughty kids. They had reasons to be worried, because imagine you have been in the hostel since grade 8, and all of a sudden grade 11 you are not in the hostel. It doesn't make sense. But it helped me. From school, I go home, I pick my friend up, we go to the library. There was a place where we used to study there, and then we go study. You come back home, you sleep. I didn't have time for men. I didn't have time for boys to be sneaky. I just want to believe men, these relationships of high school, they finishes people's time. I haven't been in one to speak on them, but I've seen people in those relationships. Some of them, we are study time, they are somewhere on the table, on the corner. Instead of studying, you're trying to conversate. Instead of, before you go home, it's a lot of work. Before you go back in the hostel, you must be sneaky behind some buildings, trying to kiss and hug a boy. Sometimes they are sneaking out to go to the bars and drink. I've seen a few coming drunk or on Friday nights, jumping the fence and jumping through those holes that the people keep making there in the hostel holes. I can't speak much about the dating life. I can only speak about what I've seen. So, dear school kids, stay away from Jolo. Stay away from dating. And here is why I am telling you to stay away from dating. It heartbreak. I remember I started dating after my grade 12, but the relationship was not serious to me like that. I didn't know what love is, and I was just in a relationship, and we ended the relationship because the guy wanted to be intimate and I wasn't ready. I needed to be 21 to get my key. I got in a relationship with another guy again after that, and I didn't like that guy. I ended the relationship with him. I don't know why I was even dating to begin with. I was just dating because I know I've finished my grade 12. I need a boyfriend now, and I should have a boyfriend to get married. The thing is, I thought you get a boyfriend, you get married. To me, life was very straightforward back then when I was in high school. You finish your grade 12, you go to college or UNAM or university. And when you go to university, your college, you get a job, you get married with this first boyfriend. That was it in my brain, but things just don't work like that. So now I remember I went in the next relationship. I don't even know why I dated that guy, honestly. And I ended the relationship because I couldn't imagine myself even just kissing that guy. I don't know. So we had to end that relationship. So I entered into a relationship when I was at university then, because that happened during the year that I wasn't really at university. I was just doing short courses. I dated those two boys, okay? And we ended things. No sexual intercourse, it's just relationships. So I went to university and I was like, I don't want boys, I'm studying. I got into university, I went through my first semester, I passed very well. I went in my second semester, and then somewhere, I think towards the second year, I started seeing this guy. Was it that year or towards the end of the year? And I'm going to tell you the truth. That man, that guy that I dated then at university, I don't know whether he didn't love me or whether he was scared of commitments, or he was not ready to commit, or I don't know. I cannot really tell what was happening in that relationship, but now that I look at it until today, it doesn't make sense. But we just didn't work out. He kept breaking up with me, not even me breaking up with him breaking up with me and going to other girls, and then he comes back because I loved him so much. I kept taking him back, and then he comes back, and then that was the guy that I fell in love with for the very first time. I was even joking with my husband today to say, tell me how was your first heartbreak? I think I should make a topic on school kids dating, because they don't know these things. They don't know that a heartbreak really breaks a person. And my husband was like, yeah, I got heartbroken. I was heartbroken, but it just made me trust women less. And I was like, I was heartbroken. I couldn't eat properly. I couldn't read. I couldn't focus on my studies. I was heartbroken. It's like my heart was in so much pain. I became so tiny. I just want to cry. The pain was too much. I just miss this person, you know. Other guys are asking me out. I'm not seeing them. I'm just seeing this one, you know. And I asked my house assistant, I was like, no, tell me, how was your first heartbreak? And she told me the same. She was like, yo, I got tiny, you know. I think this is an experience for us women, because me and my assistant, because she's a woman also, we related, but we couldn't relate to my husband's, because my husband said I was heartbroken, but I understood and I left it there. I just didn't trust women that much from there. But he didn't explain it like we explained it, like me who said I was heartbroken for months, I was just crying, was just. Now this is one thing that Mjolo can do to you with your innocent heart. Okay, imagine you are in high school. At least me, I failed at university. I failed at university where I can enroll and I can enroll and I can enroll and finish until I graduated. Wouldn't I not have dated this guy? Chances are very high I wouldn't have failed, because then I would have been very focused. I remember very well in one of those, some of those, I remember very well getting high marks in one accounting test, you know, at university, being the first one. I remember when it comes to commercial laws, I was part of those people eating chocolates. The lecturer used to give us chocolates if you get high marks. I was one of the people getting chocolates at high school. At university, first year, I was very serious with my books. I was studying. Me, I didn't have time for these boys. Hey, didn't I fall in love with this one? I don't even know where he came from, because I remember how we met. I was in the library. I used to like studying in a Kaplesiki on one library this side. It's like a small room with not a lot of people, like not an open place. I liked it there because it was very quiet. I think one day I was going out, and most people notice this. I sit there. If you know me, you would know me from there, because that's where I like studying. It's very quiet, you know. I remember one day, this guy, I don't know whether I found him at the lift or where. I don't even know how we met. I remember us going out of the library, and I remember him talking to me and asking for my number. I remember giving him my number. At first, when I met him, I was not interested like that. But I think later on, we started chatting and talking and chatting, and he asked me out, and I said yes, and we started dating, you know. And he was, all of a sudden, I don't see him at school anymore. But that guy also had stories that I don't understand. All of a sudden, I don't see him at school anymore. I think he was doing engineering, and with engineering, if you fail, if you fail maths or fail what, I don't know what you fail, that you don't continue until you pass that subject so that you continue. Even with us, we also had such subjects, some of them, like if you fail accounting in the second year, I don't know whether it's in the second year, you don't do a lot of subjects in the third year, I think. We also had something like that, you know. Now I'm telling people's businesses, but I just have to tell the people's businesses so that you know that Mjolo can really hurt you. It took me years. Trust and believe. It took me years just to completely heal from this brokenness of this man. That was even long ago. And what it does is that, let me not even proceed to say what it does to the next relationships, because I remember going into another relationships and I was a mess in that relationship. It ended simply because of me. I would take accountability, because I went there with my broken self, and I expected that guy to do wonders for me when I was just into pieces. I was broken, but it was not his job to fix me. And that guy knew what he wanted, my dear. He told me where to get off. He told me where to get off. And that is the relationship that has told me before, when I came in this relationship with my husband, I knew what to do, what not to do, because another relationship said, Icona, me, I'm not here to dance to your tones, and I'm here, my dear, you love me, you allow me to love you as a man. But me, I was just like, you don't do this to me, you don't do this to me, because I'm coming with my broken puzzles from Satan's relationships of the past. But yeah, what I'm telling you is that a relationship, a broken heart, even with us who are elders, even now, even people that are living marriages, even people that have been dating for too long, if you find love, true love, it relocates you emotionally. No matter how tough you think you are, love just messes people up. It's a nice thing, it's beautiful, if it works out for you. But if it does not work out for you, it messes people up. So the best you can do is, don't get yourself involved into situations, because if you fail grade 12, you are going to go to Nanko. And that is not, grade 12 is just not something to play with. So the best you can do is that stay away from this man. Or if you get a baby, you have to go and breastfeed and be pregnant and stay away from these things. That's all I can say. I managed to not date in high school, and I didn't even have any pressure. I didn't even feel the need to. But you can do it. It's doable. Those are small age, you know. Don't get yourself involved in situations, because I'm telling you, a heartbreak takes a long time to heal, and you do not want just not, and when it heals and you look back, you go like, why? I could survive without you. I'm doing good without you now. Why did I fail school, bruh? And these things, you only, when you look back, when you have healed completely, that's when you go like, why did I even love you like that? Why did I feel I cannot live without you when I can live without you? You know, it's those situations. You know, it's those situations. So the best you can do, please, I'm just checking how many minutes we are so that we don't make it long like the previous video. The best we can do, honestly, is try to stay away from dating, man. If you can, try and stay. If you love yourself and you love your life, stay away from dating. Stay away from dating. Dating is for the adults. It's for people that knows what they're doing. It's for people that are emotionally, I don't know, because no matter how emotionally grown you think you are, you will still get hurt. Just don't start it too early. Maybe you'll be on the side of having a broken heart and you fail your school. Because sometimes you don't fail because you failed. Sometimes you just fail because you had too much on your plate. And some people, they have it lucky, like you date in high school and the person loves you truly. You have forever after. You have your forever after with that person. It happens, but what if you are not the one? I think sometimes you must just tell these guys that if you really like each other, you can just tell each other that, okay, I don't have a problem. We can be friends, get to know each other, and maybe see after high school, after we pass our grade 12. Let's take it up from there. Let's see if we still love each other from until then, or if we will meet other people along the way that we will like, and then we take it up from there, you know, rather than just you. I don't know how it feels to experience relationship dramas in high school, because I've never dated, but I just know I probably wouldn't be where I am today if I had, you know. Other people that are big enough, that are elderly people, what do you think about dating in high school? What can we tell our sisters and brothers in high school? Should you really date when you're just a baby? What are you even doing with a girlfriend? Buy each other chocolates only, or are you gonna be intimate, or are you gonna, what do you people do with each other in high school? I don't know. I don't know, because I've never been in a relationship in high school. But my question is, what do you people do with each other in high school even? Do you, what now? It's too much work. And having to lie to your parents, it's too much. At least with university, you have enough time. You don't even have to lie to your parent. You simply just have one class, make time for your partner if they're free, or after classes you can still stay at the library, you study, or you take 2 hours, you spend with your partner, you go home, you know. But at university it's much better than at high school, you know. There you have enough time and you don't have to be sneaky and lying to people, you know. At least at high school, at university, I didn't have a relationship where I was sneaky and lying to people. I simply just go out. Or if I have a boyfriend, I have a boyfriend. I tell my sister, because I was staying with my sister then. I tell my sister, I have a boyfriend, I'm quickly going to my boyfriend. Or my sister, I have a boyfriend, she's going to a boyfriend or spending. It was such an open conversation, because, you know, we are big. We just didn't go to the topics of getting down, because I wasn't also a person of, don't go down with a man like that too early. More especially now, I'm speaking to women. I'm not speaking to men anymore. Don't be too easy to just give your cake away. No, sometimes you must carry your cake, my dear. It saves us from a lot of trouble. Sometimes carry your cake, my dear. Though sometimes I look at it and it's selfish that you're in a relationship but you're not sleeping with a person, because I have been in those relationships. Yeah, maybe it's selfish, but sometimes, man, guys, what do you think? Yeah, now I'm contradicting myself because I'm thinking it's selfish to be in a relationship because the person will cheat on you. I think that is what happened to me. When I'm not sleeping with these people, they look for people that are willing to sleep with them. Then me, I break up but I don't have any reason to break up, because if I'm not satisfying the sexual needs, who is supposed to satisfy the sexual needs? Okay, I think I'm getting out of topic. Erase the topic that I just spoke about now of saying, but sometimes I think I'm right, but I also have questions. And I think you might also have questions, but that's life. But in high school, really, honestly, guys, don't date in high school, man. Just date your books. Date your books in high school. You'll thank me later. Call me Auntie Hilma. You'll thank me later, please. You're just more focused like that. Because if you experience a broken heart, broken hearts can do things to people. Even elder people sometimes, mjolo can make you want to go crazy. Imagine a small person in high school doing what? With a boy. And you boys, what do you do with these girls? What do you give them? And some have made women go drink alcohol. And those people didn't end up with good futures. Just because. Yeah, what do you think on dating while you are in high school, guys? This is actually the main topic. And I had to drag it a little bit to me going in university, because my broken heart happens when I was in university. And it affected my studies in a way. Do you think also dating in high school made you fail? If you have experienced a situation where you can say, really honestly, if it wasn't from Jolo in high school, I would have been a better person. Please come down below, comment down below. Let us educate our sisters that are behind, so that they learn from us and not make the same mistakes that we have made in life. Okay. Yeah, do like, do share, do comment down below, and do subscribe if you're not subscribed to our videos yet. And I will see you guys in my next videos. Bye.